medicated with no problems today.
I don't know what to do with that today.
I'm just kind of gonna see what comes up. Can't run. Got a limp.
Hey.
A taxi?
Yeah. It's Ethan's taxi.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then I
it
do.
was a lot of sound.
And then I do want to go to the food court and buy my own food, just because I refuse to be scared anymore. You know?
Yes. Yep, that's fair.
In fact, I might call him today. He's in the lemon list. Just call him and be like, "Yo, what's up, man? I know who you are." Yeah.
So yeah, he was. I went there just like maybe 10 minutes ago, or something. I don't know. And he was standing inside the food court, or no, inside the taco stand, like in the booth. And there were two employees, Ursula and Robin. Robin was the one who asked me, you know, about.
Sure.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah, the Raven.
And yeah. And
Robin Banks.
that one. Yep.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot going on, and some other guy, Damien, I think, he rocked up and said, apparently Ursula's best friend, and he had a smiley shirt on, and they were just all happy and smiley, and then Ursula and this Kenneth guy, they put on their smiley masks.
Oh, what's Damien's deal?
He's part of them, I guess.
Huh?
Smiley gang, whatever.
What's he look like?
White hair. Wait, white hair? I don't actually remember. I think it was all masked up.
Oh.
But yeah, then I went up to. Well, let me. My head. Hi, how's it going?
Good and
God, my head hurts so much.
But for some reason, it was not.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just fell to my doom. And
Yeah. Okay, well, great. Fun times.
yeah, it was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Alright. Wow. That was exciting.
Yeah, you know what? I think this car keeps. I think it ate Faye as well. She just ran at me and. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was everyone else's problem. I should have realized it was my problem when it was everyone else who was frozen and I was moving around.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like
Broke my leg.
Yeah.
Broke
my head
leg.
just decided y'all weren't moving and then
Yeah.
killed me. Yeah, it was fine.
Awesome.
I'm fine.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Maybe
Nothing
we should
weird?
get out of here.
Yeah,
Nothing
let's go.
weird. All right. You feeling better, Diego?
Yeah, I feel fine.
Okay. Good.
All right, bye guys.
Okay. See ya.
Bye. Has this car always been locked?
No, I locked it.
Okay, because I was yelling
Well,
at you
that's
for not having it
I mean-
locked.
I mean, it
I
was
coulda
locked
take-
before I got.
I could have taken the 2 repair kits, but that could have just
Oh,
been a result
no.
of my headache. So
Yeah. No, I mean, I locked it, and then I think I unlocked it before you got in,
okay.
and then I stepped out when I saw you step out and disappear, and then I locked it.
Okay, see, according to
Yeah.
my vision, you were still halfway down the sidewalk when I was in it, and then I got out of it,
Oh
and you were still halfway down the sidewalk.
no.
It was just
Yeah,
a
no.
full-on hallucination for me.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a slight chance that you hopped in the car before I got there, and it was unlocked. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I was
Yeah.
standing next to it, and I locked it. So, you know.
You're just trying to make
I'm
me
pretty
think I'm
diligent.
crazy?
No,
Is
maybe.
You gaslighting me a little
it's
bit, Simon?
easier that way. I don't remember what happened, to be fair.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna
well, here.
go in and.
Oh
get
yeah,
some
I introduced
food.
myself. Yeah, so that what I
Wait.
was about to say before
All right.
we ran into the hospital. Yeah, I went in there and I was like, "Hello, I don't think we have met. Who are you? I am Signy." It's like
Ah.
very, yeah. So he was Kenneth, Ursula's fiance.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
Sounds.
I'll come with.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Yeah, I will. Hey, look, it is locked.
They might not even be in there anymore. Who knows?
Yeah, might be. Maybe they're gone.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
Hey, can I get 2 combos, chef's choice on those?
Absolutely. On the register for you.
Awesome.
Are these your drinks here?
No.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Signy, you a virgin? Got your virgin margaritas.
Yeah. That's right.
That was weird.
That was so weird.
Like,
Like,
okay,
it's
so
never been that quiet.
yesterday,
Uh-huh.
yesterday I said hi to Ursula, and I made sure she knew I knew her name. And I wasn't sure she knew mine. But the way she looked at me there, she suddenly remembered who I am, I think. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I feel like.
And he
Oh,
definitely
Robin.
did, because he took notice of me and then he tried to lean back and play it off like he didn't.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was pretty fucking funny. Yeah. Okay, that's a chase. Where am I going?
I don't think I've
Where
ever
do we need
wore
to go?
this shirt near him.
Yeah.
Now I kind of want to play a game and give him a call and say, hey, it's nice seeing you today.
Yeah. Yeah, reverse it all. Where are we going? What do you need to do?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm done doing what I need to do.
Oh, you are?
I'm-
Okay, getting
I'm
food
gonna
and
give him a
fixing your
call.
bone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'll just drive us somewhere. And hopefully not tip over because this is the tippiest car.
Hello.
Sorry.
What can I do for you?
Hey, nice seeing you today, Jonathan. Have a great day, all right?
You have a good day too, Thaddeus.
All right, bye. Well, he knew my name.
Oh, it did. Wow.
He did use a totally different voice than I've heard from him before, but
Oh,
you know,
wow.
that's to be expected. Usually, people making unknown calls don't
Yeah.
don't use
Yeah.
their voice. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Damn it. Let's go for a walk.
All right, where we want to go? We're gonna have to do the whole changing our walks thing again.
Oh my god, yeah, we should actually not go for a walk. Fuck it. Oh boy.
I mean, if you don't mind driving, we could just drive.
Yeah, we can
But-
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like this is louder than my tow truck, so.
I know, yeah, it is. It's crazy. I'm about. Okay, let me just. Yeah, that's some trash. I know what you can't park here, but you
Signy,
have to. Yeah.
this is illegal. I should be towing you.
Uh-oh. Well, luckily you're not in your tow car. Tow
Ooh.
truck.
It's a good thing,
Nope.
because that thing took a
Good
chunk out of
thing.
me last night.
Oh
You
my
know?
god. Bit you?
Huh?
It bit you.
It bit me.
Mm-hmm.
It bit me. Took a chunk out of my, took a chunk
Yeah.
out of me and broke my leg.
That's not nice at
It was
all.
so sad.
So sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't decide if you want to drive or find a place to sit, can you?
Yeah. Yeah, because the car is a little loud.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna drive somewhere aimlessly.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna buy an electric car, and oh my god, it is so fucking quiet. It is crazy.
Yeah, those creep me out. I've had to drive
Yeah.
a couple for Mosley's, and yeah, I just I don't know, like I get creeped out. I need my car to
Yeah.
sound like it's doing something.
Car. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it how you can like sneak up on anyone. I mean, not that I would, but just like
You know,
if you just have
I don't
Yeah.
I don't think they're in Los Santos, but I believe there are places where they put in motor sounds for
Yes,
electric
they do.
cars.
Yeah.
Because
for
people
most
are
of them
so
they do, yeah.
weirded out about it. They need to know their
Yes.
car's on, you know?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I know someone who
oh, the planes are out.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna explode at some point.
Yeah, soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops. So that was okay. Yeah, I know someone
I'm just gonna
who-
ignore that I heard that because I did not see it. Okay.
Yeah, that was nothing. That was
It was
nothing.
it was just local.
It was,
probably.
yeah. Yeah, it was. I almost hit that local. Yep. Yep.
Be careful.
Mhm.
Be careful, Simon.
Yep. I will be very careful. Where am I going? Carefully. Mhm. This is exactly where I didn't want to go. Yeah, I have a friend who's had an electric car for a while, and he had a situation where more trash. Hold on. He
Is
had
this
a
how you
situation
made
where
your
he got-
millions of dollars?
Yeah, like $2 at a time. No, this is just
You
this
just
is just
you just
my
sit there
pastime.
copying notebook paper
Yep.
a million times.
Yep. That's
Throwing it
exactly
away.
right. Yep.
Seems,
Yeah, a lot of work.
Seems like a lot of work,
Yep.
and possibly like
Yeah, would
gaming the
probably,
system a little too much.
Yeah, I think I'd get a nice little vacation for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, someone I know had an
At least you
electric
could
car
afford
for
to
a
go to
while.
Bermuda.
But that's true. And he got pulled over by a cop, and the cop
Yeah.
got so angry, or I don't know, so angry, but got kind of pissed. What is this? It's a mine. Let's take a look. Yeah, like when he didn't ask the driver to turn off the engine, and the officer just kind of got pissy. Like, what? Why did you turn off the engine? And he was like, I did not. It's an electric car. Oh. Ow!
Sorry.
You too.
I'm trying to hit the door.
Glasses again. No. Can't see. Oh. Whoa. Did you see that?
Yeah, you're still on it. It's cool.
I-
It
I-
keeps rolling.
It does.
It's rolling and rolling.
Ow.
Oh, hey.
Get in there.
I turned around to watch you, and then when I turned back, it was open.
What the hell? God. Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. It's
Okay,
dark in
we
here.
are. It is, yeah. Huh.
Did I hurt you that much? Do I need to give you some bandages?
No. No, I think it was, you know, me falling on my back on that rolling thing. Yep, it wasn't you punching me. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I definitely don't punch very hard, so.
Mm-hmm. Wait, town hall. What?
What's wrong?
I'm just
Oh,
checking Twitter. Town hall should Blaine County seize and resell unused properties. Want to hear your thoughts? Grapeseed. Oh, okay. Interesting. They're actually doing a town hall.
Huh.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Well, I don't live in
Right.
Blaine County.
Me neither. But
But
yes,
maybe
they
I
should.
would. Maybe I
Yeah.
would if
Uh-huh.
the properties weren't all taken by people who just are
But
never around.
yeah, yeah. Can't see anything.
Yeah, it's really hard to see. I can see there's
Yeah. Oh, squeaking. It's a little creepy, but not too bad.
kind of need a flashlight or something.
Yeah.
I know cops have flashlights and EMS drivers. Wait. Should we go? We should go down the same one. We shouldn't. You okay?
Yeah.
You
I'm just-
scared?
No, no, no. I was just checking the echo.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Echo. What was that?
Whoa. That was some growling. Oh God.
I don't know what that is. Weird.
Very weird.
Are you making those noises?
What nonsense? No.
Uh-oh. I ran into a pole.
That's embarrassing. Okay, wait, hold on. Now I actually hear some weird noises that I'm not supposed to hear.
Yeah. I suppose you do.
Hey, huh?
Let me check my
Whoops.
phone for a second.
Yeah, you do that. You do that.
Alright. Well, I don't know what those noises were. Weird.
Some weird creatures.
I think we hit the end of this tunnel.
Oh, well, yeah. Seems like
Oh. You keep stopping, Tiny.
what me? I don't. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm back.
You know what's
I got
really
out.
funny is
me.
watching you beat down that door from out here where the door's already beat down.
Yeah, huh?
It's funny. It's
Yeah.
like you're stuck in a mime mine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is pretty funny.
So you got distracted in there, didn't you?
I went the other way. Yeah, I decided to go.
I went
take
both
a peek
ways.
At the other one.
I went
Oh.
both ways as well, but I think I was just faster than you.
interesting.
I started running because
Oh.
it was just a long walk with no real scenery. It was just
Yeah.
rock all around me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just.
Started
I was
getting a
just-
little bit claustrophobic. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I was just enjoying the echo.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Whistling away.
I did hear your whistle. It was kind of eerie, but I heard it from out here.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's better in the sunlight, I guess. Hmm.
Uh,
Oh yeah, we're going this way.
I think there's another mine shaft somewhere. I don't know if you can get into it
Okay.
though. It's in the desert. I've seen
the
it
desert.
when I've been
Oh.
towing,
Mhm.
but I haven't ever tried to get in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I couldn't tell
Have
you
your
exactly
harness
where
on?
it is. I do have it on. Well,
Good.
is it a harness? Yes, a harness.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Uh-huh. Just in case, I just yeet us off the mountain.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
I can see that
we're up
happening.
here. Yeah, me too. This way?
I need to get sugar all over the inside of his car.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yummy, yummy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What else is there to explore?
Um. I would say I've explored pretty much everything except Mount Gordo, because every time I try to go up Mount Gordo, I end up oceaned up in my car.
Oh, well.
So let's not do that.
Oh, I was about to say, let's definitely do
I mean,
that.
we can. It's not your car,
What is this?
right?
What is
So-
this? What is this? That's some corn. Nope, that's a bottle. Give me the.
All right. You're
What is
just
this?
really into collecting
Moonshine.
trash.
Yeah, I am. I love it.
Ooh, you got some moonshine.
Yeah, huh?
Enjoy.
I don't think I should.
Are the rabbits kind of flying for you anywhere?
I don't see any.
Okay.
I don't see any. No.
Well, we passed them now. Oh no, there's
okay.
some more. They're just kind of flying. They're floating in midair and then they fall, and then they're fine.
Oh.
They just jump around. It's
Oh, okay.
weird.
Yeah, no. For me,
It's kinda-
no.
You know how sometimes cars just are floating in midair
Yes,
and then they
yeah,
fall?
they just fall from. Yeah, huh?
It's kind of what the rabbits are doing. I've seen some pigs
Interesting.
do that here too.
Pigs.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Over
boars?
at that.
Mm.
No, the pigs over at
oh.
the one farm that for
Okay.
some reason has a whole bunch of deer in a pen, and then they got pigs.
Wait.
and chicken
I don't think I
and-
know about that one. Where is it?
Do you want to go? Okay, I'll mark it.
Yes. Show it to me. Show me the pigs that fly.
I don't know if they'll be flying for you. They flied for me
Damn
last
it.
time. They flew for me
Yeah.
last time, but
Mm-hmm.
they have deer and pigs and cows and chickens, but sometimes the chickens aren't there. And I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't
Damn
know
it.
if maybe someone came through and took all the chickens, or
Yeah, the foxes. All of the foxes. Well, coyotes, I guess.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
I
Ah.
think maybe there's a race. Maybe not. It
Nah.
didn't seem to be going very
Or
fast.
just not too fast, no.
I can't believe you don't know about this place.
Have I been there? I don't think so. No.
Well, now you will. This is a place
Yes. La Fuente Blanca. Okay.
This is a place my therapist took me to teach me something about myself.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of
Just go
stables.
that way. Yeah.
Okay.
And right over here.
Oh, what
Now
the fuck?
Don't go in with the deer because they are freaked out and they will.
I can tell, yeah.
They will trample you.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
Why are you in there?
Oh, one of them got out.
Oh, did it? I feel like one's
Oh,
stuck in the.
here are a couple
tape.
poodles that are floating. Oh, now they're down.
Oh, oh my God! Look at that. Okay, this is very, very odd.
Here are my floating pigs over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there are chickens here today.
Oh, chicken.
Cool. Some of them are floating. I don't know if you see the floating.
None of them are. Nope, nope. None of them are
think-
float. Well, a couple of the pigs are.
All right.
Look at these cuties.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys, they.
Yeah, I haven't really explored the rest of this place very much, just the pins. Oh, there's a door that's open.
It's just like a shack.
Hey. But you know what? That's a good place to go if you just want to, you know, talk to someone or something.
In there? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, this opens.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, the other.
I don't know how strong this fence is right here, but this might be a good spot for like a two-person demolition derby, except I don't know if you can get a car in here, because if the fence
true,
doesn't
yeah.
break, that's good for the demolition derby,
Yeah,
but there's no real way to get
that's true.
to open this
Do it on
gate.
bikes. That's the
Yeah,
only.
maybe.
Just
Uh,
yeah. Okay, there's this big barn here. You hiding?
yeah. I'm hiding, but you found me. You found me. I wasn't a very good hider, I guess. But this
Huh?
would be a good place
You
for
said
hide and seek.
something.
What?
You just being
Do
quiet.
you not hear me? Do you not hear me? Do you not hear me?
Now I do.
Oh. What? That's weird.
I thought you were just being a quiet boy.
No. I was talking about how this would be a good place to play hide and seek, except I didn't hide very
True.
well because you found me pretty
No.
quickly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just happened to be exploring this area specifically.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, I guess.
No.
Oh, wait. What's this guy?
You talk a lot of shit, huh?
Hello, sir.
That's just a guy.
Oh,
that's
hello,
just a guy.
Jackass.
We just stopped by a little bit. Hello.
Yeah. They got like a little golf course on there, like a little putting
Oh
green.
my God, mini. Yeah. Well, this is. Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'd say this is a nice place to come visit.
Yeah.
I
mean,
would never be able to afford it, but it does
Oh
kind of
my
remind
God.
me of home. It's a little more bougie than home, but
Yeah, I mean, they have like. I don't even know how many stables they have for horses.
they have
there,
no
like,
horses.
so
I've
many.
noticed.
They have
no horses.
They have no horses, but they have like room for, like maybe 30.
Yeah, they have a lot of deer
Probably
for some
more.
reason. I still don't
Yeah,
know
that is-
quite
that
what
is-
the deer.
No.
Maybe they raise
I-
venison. Maybe they raise them for venison.
Venison. Yeah, I don't know, but that's. I feel like it. There's not a lot of room for the deer.
Is locked. All right.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, it's. They even put them
Alright.
in the round pen or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to put on my harness, and then I'm going to go into my head for a little bit, and totally ignore you and where you're taking me.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
The old Paleto Bay exercise trail.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to call it Paleto Bay. I call it Paleto Bay usually, but I was trying to be dramatic and say it right. So you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
How was the drive here? Did you have fun driving?
Sure. Yeah.
Did you hit any animals?
No.
Okay, good.
No. There were a couple coyotes that I just
They tried
ran
to get
right in
hit.
front of us, but yeah.
I find usually if I'm going full speed, they don't quite get in front of me. But if I'm driving something very slow, that's when I have issues.
Yeah, they ran ahead of a couple locals. I just kind of got stuck behind them.
Ah.
Okay, so this is still here. I'll never manage to take a look. This is something real weird.
I kind of feel like this bench should be pointed more like that way.
What?
But the bench, I feel like it should be pointed
What are you
more
pointing
toward
at?
the sea. More toward the sea. Like just, it's kind of at a weird angle.
What are you pointing
I don't
at?
know. Well, just the sea. I was just pointing.
You're being a quiet boy again?
I was just pointing at the sea. I don't know why.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking when I'm speaking. But I couldn't understand why you couldn't hear me.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the
Alright.
bench should be pointed toward the sea more. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's
Seymour?
just kind of pointed at
Yeah.
yeah, Seymour.
At the hill. Yeah.
It's the name of the sea monster.
Seymour the sea
Seymour
monster?
the sea monster, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You see a little bit of him, you want to see more, you know?
Good one.
Well, I don't know if it was a good one, but thank you for laughing.
Yeah. I tried. I am like slightly interested in this town hall, but it's a little too late to
Oh, yeah?
be, like actually sit there and listen.
Well, if you want to go, we can go.
Yeah, do I want to go?
If you want to go, we should probably go, is what I'm
It's
saying.
like 15 minutes
Yeah.
or 10 minutes. Why are there no properties for sale? How can we fix the housing crisis? Should Blaine County
Let's go. You got money.
seize?
You might
Money.
want to buy something at some point.
Yeah. I'm also like, for professional reasons, I want to see how they run their town hall.
Yeah. I mean, it'll help you with yours. So let's
Yeah,
let's
we're
go
gonna
take a
meet
look.
all your buddies. I mean, all your buddies.
What, the clowns?
Well,
I don't
no.
quite see them
No, I mean what the fuck's his name? Ursula and Kenneth.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. Let's go stand right beside them. Not say a
Mhm.
word.
Yep.
All right. We can do that. Right, cuz she's a journalist.
Yeah, I think
So she'd
she's.
want to go.
Yeah, I think she's probably. I mean, she's the one twatting about it. Can you
Yeah,
skip through here? Yeah.
truthfully I don't look at Twitter
Yeah.
at all. I
Yeah,
turned
yeah,
off the notifications. If
Mhm.
I'm bored, I might bring it up, but
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah.
Usually it's just a whole lot of nonsense, but I keep it on just for the more informative stuff.
you
Guess.
keep it on just for the sexting. I know.
Oh,
I know.
yes, 100%. That is exactly
Seems
why.
like a you thing.
Yep, I wanna know, like,
Who is doing
who
what
is
to
doing
whom?
who. Yeah,
Yeah.
what hole they like to get it in or don't. Yeah.
Wow, gross.
Yeah. Too far?
Where's the town
wait.
hall? Is it at the castle?
Wait, grape. Yeah.
It's
Yep,
in
yep,
Grapeseed
yep,
then.
yep,
You
yep,
gotta go
yep,
the
yep,
other
yep,
way.
Yep. I do.
It's over at that old supermarket.
Yeah, I've been there once.
Me, I've been there twice. I was at another little town hall. Well, I was at the debate for Blaine
Oh.
County,
Oh,
and then
you were, okay.
and then I was also there for Party Hardy's wedding, and I
Oh,
didn't know
yeah.
anyone.
Uh-huh.
And I made friends with some guy before the wedding. I told him we should get them a gift because it's a wedding, you know.
Yeah.
And I went and got booze for them, and he got groceries for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then he performed at their wedding. So I was
Oh,
like,
nice. Huh. Okay, that's
oh, interesting.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. Uh-huh.
I stood by, I think, Jenna Mustard during the wedding, and I was kind of boxed in on the upper floor on the railing by the railing, and it was uncomfortable because I didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
You know,
So much fun.
that was when I was trying to go to events to meet people. Now I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
I'll meet people if I meet people, I guess.
Yep.
Because it's really awkward to go to an event that someone's putting on and you don't know anyone. Unless
Yeah.
it's like a competition, I guess.
Yeah, there's something to do, yeah, for sure.
But then lots of times they're team competitions too. It's not
That's also
like,
true, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I felt the Edgar's and EJ's wedding was just like, oh my god, I was just walking around, not... just like I don't have anything to say to anyone.
Sure.
But I mean... What the...
Well, I think I just hallucinated.
Yeah, me
Or-
too, yeah,
Okay, so it's a
Yep.
mass hallucination.
Yep, it was.
Better than just me.
Yep,
Better than just me.
yep. Ooh, nice decorations.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. The fountain.
Where to park? Let's
Imagine
park up
anywhere's
here and
fine.
walk. Yeah.
Alright.
We're early, you know?
Alright. If I get kidnapped, it's probably our friend.
Yeah, huh?
Just so you know.
Right.
You can just like park like anywhere.
This person doesn't mind if we park in their driveway, right?
Well, if they do, then I guess someone's car will be
whatever.
impounded.
Yeah.
No biggie. I'm gonna walk right through the yard.
Yeah, me too. Fuck
I'm a
this
rebel.
person, whoever. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, rebel.
Yeah, look at us.
Look at me
And
doing
hopping
the
the
kind of
fence.
rebellion
Oh my
you
God.
do when you're 6 years old.
Yeah, huh?
Oof.
Yep.
I don't know why. It feels so much more acceptable when you're 6 years old.
Ah! What the fuck?
Hey, I didn't do it.
It's your fault. You want me to be a rebel.
Wait,
I-
were you rocking
I
in the
might have-
street?
I'm no! No. No. I kind of wanted to kick the car, but you were too close. I slipped.
All right. Well, I don't like that that bird's dead.
Yeah, let's not look at that. I think it's one of those government drones that not actually a
No.
bird.
No, I don't think those actually. I think if it's a government drone, it'll look like a drone. That's what I think. Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh look! Oh look! There they are.
Yeah.
Let's go inside. See if they stand by us.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, here, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's right over here.
I'm happy to see people show up and care about this.
Ah, my head.
You all right?
Alright, well,
Oh.
Free food. Don't mind if I do.
Hello.
Oh, yay. Some people are here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is all paid for, Signy, just letting you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I made them all, and then was like, oh god, it's so crazy.
Oh. I mean, if there ever is like an event or something that you need to get a big order for, let's just talk about the price. You know, we can.
Oh yeah,
have
no,
you send it to-
Elena and I talked about it, and I was just like, I'll just make
Okay.
the 30 combos. It's not a big deal.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Using my eyes. Okay, here we go. I still don't think I'm seeing things right.
Well,
Let's go upstairs.
oh.
All right. Are there railings or anything up here?
Yes.
You can go sit where or stand where.
I need to go outside and come back in.
Okay. Well, I'll wait here.
All right.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. I can see things now. Mostly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can go back down. I don't want to get stuck up here like I did at that wedding.
Hi guys.
Hello.
I wish we had like a big.
Jesus Christ.
There goes your car.
Should we like get closer or is...
Yeah, well, I'm trying to decide. This is our first big, basically,
What the hell happened?
round table.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Is everything okay? Gonna check on that.
Someone parked too close to the oil cans next to the clothing store.
Well, no, we know that wasn't you.
That's true.
Good job.
Oh yeah.
You just trespassed. That's all.
Yep. Don't tell anyone.
I just said it out loud.
Wow, you
Okay,
just
I'll be
shushed.
quieter.
Yeah, you just got shushed. Wow.
I did.
You gonna take that?
I will not be shushed.
You are not being shushed.
All right.
Shh.
Okay, maybe you are.
Oh, you know what we should have done? Let's just get a bunch of lawn chairs.
Yeah. I mean, I
Just
actually
like-
have
Oh my
my
God.
own. Can I put my own down? Would that be
Yeah, absolutely you can.
All right. Here,
Ow.
I'll sit right here.
Perfect. Make a big circle. I'll just sit on the
Ow.
ground.
That one hurt.
You know, by the fire in here.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I get cold. Anemia, you know. It's thing.
Oh yeah, that'll
All
happen.
right.
Yeah.
The
However,
worst
keep in
circle
mind,
I've
as
ever
more
seen.
people walk in, you're gonna have to get back up and sit down again.
Oh, so hard.
Men would make me do that, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of accommodating me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go upstairs for a minute. I will be right back.
I'll do the intro in the meantime.
Lovely, Captain, Admiral.
I am the Lord Chamberlain.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I could not find an outfit close enough, so this was the best I could do.
The puffy shirt, so to speak, would be.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. Yeah.
I'll let you carry on.
Yeah. All right. So, God damn lazy ass people. Sorry. Someone's like, "Can I just get a property?"
I must be. Yeah. Jesus Christ. These people.
Okay. So, today's conversation is going to basically be about the property crisis in the city. Well, correction, in the county of Blaine. We wanted to have an open discussion about it. Princess Elena's writing legislation, which I think she may present that today. And, that's why we're talking eminent domain. It's basically how do we basically get unused properties and get them back on the market? So I'll let, our mayor take it from here.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so I think that this is something that a lot of us, because we're here, we have the same interest, right? A lot of people seem to have properties that they are owning but not doing anything with. And the way that we know that is actually there was a Marshall investigation a while back where they went through both counties' bank transactions, checked on basically for every property owner, how many transactions have they made, to the state, to the counties, etc. So, like, have they bought food every day? Have they bought clothing from paywall, stuff like that? And what the investigation found is that of the 400 properties that are available in San Andreas, over 100 of them are owned by people who basically fly in to pay their property fees and then fly out.
Exactly.
Oof.
And don't do anything else in their properties. Now, some of these properties, of course, are going to be used by people who, aren't the owners, but are still there, renting or living in those properties, etc. But this is still a significant issue when I'm sure we've all noticed that it's very, very difficult to get property around here. So the reason why I wanted to have this discussion is because I'm writing legislation. Well, the legislation's done, but there's a couple of things that I need to hear from the public on, specifically in terms of, we need to balance the rights of people to own property, and that kind of goes both ways, right? The people who own the properties and aren't using them, they have rights. They are probably not going to be well represented in this discussion because they're not here, and that's kind of the point. So, I will present. I guess I'll present to you guys what the legislation looks like currently, and we can talk about. And feel free to jump in at any time. This is a round table, so if you guys, whether or not you're aware of, the court of King Arthur, we are all equals around this table. I am interested in hearing everyone's opinions and stuff. If anyone wants to just make a circle, feel free. You guys don't have to all stand on that side. And I will, give my explanation of what's going on, but also give you guys opportunities to question it, to tell me I'm wrong in certain areas. So, alright, so let me pull this up. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. Here's the legislation that I've written for eminent domain. Basically, the way it would work is this. There would be a subdivision of the BCSO operating under the mayor's office. It'll be called the Blaine County Housing Authority, name pending. I'm trying to figure out a way to make it funny. I can't yet, but we'll figure that out. And basically, the job of that housing authority is that it's legal for anyone. If any of you wanted to right now, you could go to the bank or go to a judge and ask them to FOIA the records of either county's account. So the Blaine County Authority account or the Los Santos County Authority account. And through that, you can, what do they do these days? Control F, you search up a name, and you can see whether that person has made any transactions to either county or to the state. So that is most transactions that are made, ever. Like if you're buying food, you're paying a county. If you're buying gas, if you are buying vehicles, renting vehicles, any of that kind of stuff, buying clothing, notebooks, like whatever, 24/7s. If you do any of that, then you are going to show up on these accounts. So the Blaine County Housing Authority will be responsible for going through that and investigating property owners. Not for anything else. They're not looking for, crime being committed, right? They're not going to go out of their way to use that information for anything, but they'll be able to see this property owner has paid their asset fees, but hasn't done anything else. No food, nothing. They flew out of town right after paying their asset fees. That's it. And so what they will do at this point is after a period of 60 days, so 60 days with no bank transactions except for automatic payments and housing fees, the property will be considered derelict. And what happens at that point, and this is something that I would love to hear some of your opinions on. Do we think 2 months is too much, too little? How long should they be, considered to, how long must they not have made any transactions? Or should it be like, if they wake up one day just to buy food so that they can find a loophole in the system, that'll work in the way that I've written it, right? Like they can just wake up, buy food, pay asset fees, go back to sleep, and that's fine. I don't really know if there's a good way around that, because I don't want to make it an undue burden on people. Be like, you have to wake up on 3 separate days over the course of a month, and you have to make 3 separate transactions or something like that. So we're keeping it simple, but how do you guys feel? Anyone have any objections to 2 months?
It feels like this. I'm sorry, Princess, but I'm just going to interject. This feels
Yeah.
like, if you ask for them to do the bare minimum, that they're actually going to do the bare minimum. You and I have spoken about the property situation in the past. I've told you that as a clerk, I've seen people pay their fees on a property that they have had held up for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's craziness. It's just, there needs to be an auditing oversight program that's beyond that just works for the county or the city. It needs to be like on a state level.
So you're talking more along the lines of, because the thing is, there's like state legislation can happen, right? A lot of people have proposed that this needs to be a constitutional amendment.
It does, yeah.
But my goal here is, because there's certain people that are going to make it very, very difficult to amend the Constitution for this kind of thing, I'm working with what I can do in Blaine County to make it so that, because this is within my jurisdiction, right? I can't, if I wanted to make a constitutional amendment where people, there's like state oversight to this, that's going to take a lot of work. And it's something we can definitely work towards, but I don't want to wait until that gets worked out, and in the meantime, no one has anything, right?
I see.
So,
yeah, no, I see.
I think that there's definitely people who will slip through the cracks, but if we say, if I pass this legislation, right, and it says, if you make no bank transactions for 2 months, except for your property fees, there will still be a lot of properties that meet those criteria. And I think, I think probably a lot of us can think of at least one property where we know who the owner is and have not seen them. They have not been around. They haven't been doing anything. And they would probably, meet these criteria and end up getting seized by the state or
Or
county.
they only pay their fees, right? No, I
Yeah.
agree with you completely. I do. It's
I
just
have a
very
question.
frustrating.
What about when the owner isn't around much, but other people have keys and actually live there? How will
So-
that affect them?
That's something that I definitely wanted to ask for opinions on, right? Because there is definitely consideration for that. What I had written thus far, right, is that basically after a property gets proven to be derelict, so 2 months in, no transactions except for property fees. Because the Blaine County Housing Authority is going to be a subdivision of BCSO, they will be able to lock down the property as if it's being raided, basically. So the plan is that they will lock down the property. They will put a note, like a little booklet, on the front doorstep that says basically, your property is at risk of expropriation. Here's how you can file an appeal. If you do not respond to this notice within 2 weeks, your property will be seized by the state and you will be given compensation based on what is, on the real estate app. Each property has a value. You'll be given that value. So we all know also that that's not much. Like, compared to how much property can actually go for, that's like nothing. But basically, the idea is that the moment if someone's living there, they will very quickly be aware of the fact that the property is locked down, and they will see the appeals paper. And at that point, the property owner has a couple of options. They can voluntarily sell or transfer the property to someone else or to Blaine County, in which case, they'd be making a lot more money than whatever is on that on the app, right? So they can sell the property and be like, okay, in the next 2 weeks, I'm selling this property for $3 million instead of the 400,000 or whatever it says, and people can, bid on that. Like, they can end up making a lot of money off of the property, if they want to sell it. If they don't want to sell it, if someone's living in it, the property owner can transfer that property to the person who's living in it. They can exchange ownership. It kind of allows for a little bit of a loophole in that regard, where people can, just transfer properties back and forth. But still, I think if they're willing to go through the trouble to, meet the loopholes, then that's kind of the goal, right? We're not trying to take property from people who are willing to do work to keep their property. We're trying to take property from people who literally don't do anything. So if they want to appeal it, then it should be pretty easy to appeal. The other option is they can take it to a hearing, an expropriation hearing, where they can either argue that they shouldn't be, the property shouldn't be seized because it is serving a functional purpose, or that the amount, they can also argue that the amount isn't enough and they can ask for more. That'll go in front of a judge, and it'll be basically the burden of proof will be on the property owner to prove that the property is being used for a functional purpose. So if no one is going in and out of the property, it's really hard to argue that it's being used for something functional. And that also goes for properties that are, I'm sure that we all know a property like this, but if you're using your property to store a bunch of illegal stuff, you're not going to go to court and say, hey, my property is being used for this functional purpose of, I need gun storage, let me keep my property. That's not going to work. So it'll be on the property owner to say, well, my son lives here, or I've got a family of rats in my walls that I don't want to evict. Something like that. Does that kind of answer the question? I know I kind of went on a total tangent.
No,
Okay.
the first part of your tangent answered the question. So,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Once you decide to evict someone and say, the BCSO got involved, and they go into someone's house and find, for example, shit tons of illegal things, is that person then going to wake up with, a whole bunch of subpoenas and stuff and warrants for their arrest, or is it going to sort of be a clean slate type thing in that case?
So
Because they're going to wake
actually,
up one day without their house and a bunch of warrants.
yeah, I'm not sure about that. That's something that I was looking into, and I really don't know the answer, because part of this is that when someone's property gets expropriated, it'll be the responsibility of the Blaine County Housing Authority to basically inventory everything in the house and store it, so that if the property owner comes back around and says, "I want my stuff back," they can be given all of the internal possessions of the property. Now, in a property where that is the case, you know, I don't really. I would honestly ask what you guys think about it, because the reason why this is going to be a subdivision of BCSO is because they're the ones with the ability to lock down properties, and they're the ones with the ability to, seize properties for the county. Like, no one else can physically do that.
Yes, Joshua?
I think that if you leave a bunch of illegal stuff in your house for 60 days, and it's enough to get your house put on lockdown, you deserve it. The warrants and the subpoenas.
I guess it's.
I understand where you're coming
on
from,
behalf of
but
that,
from
though,
there,
it's like, for the person who owns the house isn't necessarily the one who's putting that stuff.
Still
I
deserves
understand where you're coming from, but you're essentially saying they're free to raid after 60 days, not just evict, raid.
Yeah, I am saying that.
And that's
then take the illegal
they're not a
stuff out of
pretty
your house.
big breach of rights.
I guess it would be if you don't consider, like, leaving a property derelict is, in itself, I guess, we haven't really covered this, but we could consider that to be criminal, right? Like, if you are leaving a property, if you're not paying your utility bills and your property is, caving in on itself, right? Like, because there's no upkeep, you're putting people in danger by doing that, in which case I can see it. The alternative, right, if I had to come up with one, would be like, it's the BCSO does the part that the BCSO has to do with the seizing stuff, but the actual Blaine County Housing Authority would be made up of an independent third party that would basically inventory everything, put it in storage, and then I guess we would just have a big storage. That would be another issue if we had a big property in Blaine County that was for storage of stuff and it was just full of guns. Then I would be the one storing guns.
Indeed.
So I don't know, though. I think that probably we could come to an agreement on like the guns would probably get taken, but we could say that if the property owner hasn't been around except to pay property fees, then by definition they have abandoned their property, which means that they are no longer the rightful owner and also no longer responsible for anything that may have happened in that property. So basically they're like a landlord with squatters that are putting guns in a property. Does that work?
I think it becomes a little tricky because ignorance of the law is no excuse. So I think that kind of applies here as well.
Yeah, and I guess if you're someone who, is using a property, but isn't the owner of the property, and you get that appeals paper, right? And you're like, oh no, I've got some illegal stuff in this house, and I need to make sure that this property doesn't get raided. That's when, that person still has the opportunity to go to the property owner and be like, we need to transfer this property, you need to appeal this, I need to appeal this, something like that. because I think there's a lot of outs throughout the process, right? Like if if you are a person who is using a property or who owns a property and doesn't want to lose it, you're not going to accidentally end up in this situation. The only people that this is going to affect are people who spend 2 months only waking up to pay asset fees, and then after 2 weeks of the property being locked down, haven't noticed and haven't had anyone inform them of it. But I can still see the issue of the, like, getting hit with a bunch of fines and stuff like that. So I think that what I would say, Pip, is that, like, I could make it a forgiven offense. Like, the property owner, the stuff will get seized, right? But the property owner will not be held responsible for things that are illegal and are within their property, because the fact that they have abandoned their property for 2 months means that they wouldn't have noticed if someone went in and just put a bunch of guns in their property. So the fact that they've left the property abandoned basically means that they no longer have a right to the property, but also don't have responsibility for what goes on with it.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate your answer.
Does that work? Do you think?
Yeah, I think that sounds way more reasonable than what I, had in mind. Like I said, people getting raided essentially, and then waking up with warrants. It's
yeah, I don't want to.
And on top of that, they're evicted. They lose a lot in that situation, and they might just fucking fuck off entirely. And I know we all don't want that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And in that case, like, we don't want we'll pay them the market value of the property, but we don't want that all to go to fines for the property. That, that just kind of seems unfair. It's like winning the lottery, but it all goes to taxes. Yeah, so any other issues that you guys see with what's been presented, or anyone who wants to talk on behalf of the people who are going to be losing their properties?
So I had a question, Princess. Is
Yeah,
the idea to apply this backwards? So once this gets approved, you are going to start looking at the records from 2 months ago, or?
I was thinking yes, but I don't know. I see that there's an issue there with, like, people are going to want to backtrack and wake up once a month to eat food from the food court so that they don't have to deal with this. But there are so many properties that have spent so long not being used. So I guess, what do you like? Do you think that this should be implemented immediately, or we should do a slow implementation of, like, maybe 30 days at first, right? So if your property if you haven't been using your property for the past 30 days, you've got 30 days to start using it again. Something like that? Well, okay, I'll just say this. Does anyone have any objections to the legislation goes into effect, and that day a bunch of people find their properties locked down with appeals papers in front?
Not at all.
Think that's fair?
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Okay. Alejandro?
Yeah, I don't know. So I guess people are going to say it's not very unfair because you didn't warn them. But then if you don't do this, maybe you get a lot of people waking up to buy a sandwich and going back to sleep. So I don't know.
Right. Well, also, they'll still have the 2 weeks with appeals.
Yes.
They can make the appeals if they want to. And I'm not, like, trying to make this difficult for people, but also people shouldn't only wake up to, like, go to the food court because they're worried about their property getting taken away, right? If they were using their property, if they had a functional use for it, and they were actually, like, contributing to the economy, because that's what this is, right? They have to wake up they don't have a right to, you know, leech off of society by owning property, cornering the property market, and then not actually using that for any functional purpose, including like living in it.
Yeah, if you're gonna be part of the city, be part of the city, not just the county.
Yeah, and yeah. So in that case, like, they've already spent months and months not doing anything, and that's already a problem. That's why we're doing this, right? Is because people need properties. And also, I'll just say it right now that and this might not be a good like reason one way or the other, but it's just something to consider, is that if we slow roll it and have this only take effect after 2 months, then depending on whether I get reelected, the next mayor could just scrap the whole thing. Right? Because mayors can just rescind any prior legislation that's been written. So if the next mayor doesn't want to do it, then it is completely ineffective. Hopefully, I want this to be an opportunity for people to have access to more properties. The other thing to consider in all of this that I'll bring up is that basically when properties get seized, they're going to go back to the mayor. And the mayor will be, unless anyone has objections, right? It'll be the responsibility and the jurisdiction of the mayor to say this is what these properties should be used for. Which means that we might do lotteries like Nino's been doing. Alternatively, alternatively, doing like just selling them for lower than their value. Because I don't know if you guys are aware of what I've been doing in the prior months of this term, is that I've got a multitude of properties that are being basically rented out, but for free, to people who want to run businesses out of them. So multiple businesses in Toledo and Grapeseed are, they are being operated by people who don't have to pay any property fees. They don't have to buy the property itself at all. So people who want to start businesses but don't want to put, or don't have the millions to put into buying a property for their small business, they can go through Blaine Business Leaders and get a property to operate their business out of. That's also another thing, that if any of you have a business that you're interested in running and you don't have the money to buy a property for it, or there's no properties to buy for it, shoot me a call at some point. And I will, I've got a couple of free spaces. And those are basically, you get to operate that whenever, wherever, it's just up to you. Yes, what's up?
Quick question. Does this legislation account for leaves of absences from the county?
So, interesting.
With permission, would people be able to basically say, hey, I'm going to be gone for a very long time?
Yeah, like for instance, someone has a property and they have to go on active military duty outside of the city.
Right. I think that in that case, there are certain, for one thing, there's certain ways around that, such as, if you have someone that you trust who would, take the property. I think we could probably make it so that you can, like, apply for a leave of absence where you would be essentially immune from this process. But the issue that I see with it, and I'm curious about your guys' opinions on this because it's a tough one, is like the city moves so fast that people genuinely, like 99% of the time, I think, have good reasons for leaving their properties and not being around. Like flying out for a couple months here and there, staying, knowing that they're going to be back. But, I had a justice talk to me about how she frequently does like 6-month leaves, but she just flies in to pay her properties so that they're there for her when she comes back. And I don't know, genuinely, I don't know how I feel about that, because to me it seems like the way that this, the speed at which this city moves, you know, so much can change in so little time that how do we weigh the right of someone to have a property waiting for them when they get back versus the right of people to buy properties that may otherwise be just empty for 6 months? I can tell it's a tough one. I personally think that we can put in some sort of process for basically like an in advance appeal. But it would be the responsibility of the property owner prior to their leave of absence to basically, you know, fill out the application for leave of absence, but not just say, like the leave of absence wouldn't be like, hey, I'm going to be gone for 6 months, and therefore, because I'm telling you about it, I will not lose my property. But instead, it would be more along the lines of, here is how I plan to ensure that my property is functional and being used while I am not here. So, you know, I have this many people who have access to my property, and they live there, or they use it as a meeting house or something like that. Or, you know, something along those lines, where you're essentially doing the appeal, like the expropriation hearing, but before you ever have to be in that state. You just have to prove that your property is going to be used for a functional purpose while you're gone.
I have a suggestion for like what you price the houses once they go up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So there are houses that are like worth, I don't know, $200,000 to $300,000, and there are properties highly sought after that are going to be worth in the millions. So people are going to bid on the highly sought after properties, and I guess I'm saying keep the ones that are on the low end, and people will bid on the low end for them. You know what I mean? Like,
are you saying
like
when
not
the properties go up for like resale, like auctions?
Like not every property has to start at $1.5 million or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole point of this, like, hopefully if this rolls out, right, and we end up with a bunch of properties, it will completely, well, I mean, it'll kind of shatter the housing market, but in hopefully a good way, where prices go down a lot, because, you know, I think the reason people are willing to pay $3 million for a tiny little industrial spot is because it's the only one that's going to show up for the next month.
Right.
You know, there's no other options. And so if this rolls out and there are more options, people aren't going to necessarily need to pay a ton of money for a property. It'll still be expensive. And, you know, if we want to, as Blaine County, if the seized properties have the opportunity to be, you know, like auctioned off or something, ideally, this is really not my goal with this. Obviously, you know, like, it would be nice to make Blaine County some money, because Blaine County has, as many of you know, there's really very little in Blaine County that makes money for the county that we can put towards, like, events and stuff. But that's not the goal here. The goal is just to get property back in the hands of people who deserve to have homes. And so, I think, I don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah. If we are auctioning off the properties or lotterying them to, like, first-time homeowners, something like that, we're not going to try and break the bank for people. I guess the question on the other end, though, would be, is, you know, we seize a property, and we obviously want to compensate the owner. Is the number on the app enough? Is that the market value of the property? Because obviously it can be sold for a lot more. You know, some of these properties that say they're worth $100,000, people will buy for a couple million. And the reason why we give the 2-week kind of appeals window is because if that property owner wants to say, okay, I don't want to wait for the 2 weeks and then get $100,000 for this property. Instead, I want to put it on the market immediately and, you know, advertise it on Twitter and say, hey, who wants to buy this property for $3 million? Then they can sell it for that if that works out for them. We're trying to bring down the prices significantly for everyone, and that also means, you know, going back to what I was saying originally about that, is that it's going to be up to the authority of the mayor to decide what happens with those properties. Now, I do want to make sure that I'm taking everyone's opinions into account on this, because the way that I have it currently written, a lot of the legislation that I write, I have to write for me and then rewrite with consideration of the fact that at some point there may be a crazy person mayor who wants to do crazy things, right? So, but then again, that mayor can just rescind the legislation anyway, or repeal it. So, the way that I had it written for myself, basically, is that when the properties get seized and they go back into the hands of the county, it is up to the authority of the mayor to decide how to distribute, whether they are to be, you know, I think what I would probably do is houses would go up for lottery or for auction. Probably lottery, because that way we get more, you know, first-time homeowners getting an opportunity to own the property. Industrial, commercial properties might be, you know, given for rent to businesses that want to start out, because a lot of the time it's really tough to get your hands on the whole property just to start a business when you don't know your business is going to make money or not. Alternatively, if there's occasionally a property that, you know, the county wants to say, hey, we actually have been really, you know, needing a property that we can use as a public meeting facility, or a gym, or a mall, or a farmer's market, then it would be up to the mayor to decide, we're actually not going to resell this property. Do you guys think that should be up to the mayor, or do you think that we should be required to resell every property?
I think it should be up to the mayor.
Mayor.
I mean, they're elected official, and, you know, hopefully they'll do it responsibly.
That's the hope. Always the hope. Alright. I feel like I want to ask for any additional questions. I feel like I've gotten a good sense of what you guys are thinking, and I can make some changes to the legislation. And honestly, probably put that to the docket tonight. It's gonna be kind of a process, but I am excited for this. So, you know, hopefully this makes some big changes happen soon. So, does anyone else have any?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I was at the whatever the fuck this is called, up in Blaine County. What's up? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay, do you know who this is?
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. So, okay. Diego? Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah? Alright. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like there's always going to be a little bit of competition, and especially people who have that type of, yeah, we're the best type of mentality, which is, I mean, it is whatever. Uh, they will, say stuff, but I don't know, like it's one thing to talk like internally about stuff, just kind of as a, little inside joke, whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like it maybe crossed somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I know, kind of, Diego. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I know his tone it can be kind of, he's got a very snarky tone, so it comes off not so friendly sometimes. So I can definitely see that. I'm not necessarily surprised. But okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, no. Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. But that's also, yeah. I feel that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel that, and that's probably, but that's kind of why, like, we know that we're not doing that because, we're in good terms. Like, someone who just works there from time to time doesn't know that necessarily. So their perspective is going to be a little bit different. So they're probably not going to be as concerned about, good relationships between stall owners or whatever. Because they have no idea. But yeah, good to know in general. And I don't like if it's something that just keeps happening and keeps annoying you, just let me know. I'll keep an eye. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. There's that and the other. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. My head. Goodbye.
Well, interesting. I'll just stay right here, so the car doesn't go away. Just stay right here. Hello.
Hi. Where you at?
I'm back at the taxi. I'm still here. I just
Where-
figured
what-
you.
But wait, where's the taxi though?
It's at Olympic Freeway and Adams Apple Boulevard near Pillbox Hill.
Wait.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, where?
Yeah.
Well, let me just
Where
run
are
back.
you?
Uh,
don't
I'm
think I
on
have the
the
keys to
off
this,
ramp.
so-
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I hope I do. Wait, where the fuck? Are you still like on the freeway?
Sort of. We're on the off ramp, but we're right there at that
Oh
intersection.
my god.
So, like we
Do I-
almost made it
I
all
don't-
the way off.
Yeah, I think I might be. Ow. I might be dreaming and
All right.
hallucinating because I'm
You need to
yeah.
take a little nap.
I think I might, yeah, because I'm
All right.
I'm like by the.
You probably
Like,
won't
I'm
have
looking
keys
at the
anymore, so
ammunition.
I'm gonna get out of this car,
Well,
and I'm gonna see
I mean,
if I can find
did
keys.
see. The thing is, I did have keys last time my head exploded here, but okay. I'll be right back.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye. It's me.
Hi. I
Hey.
don't know what happened, but I'm in Pinewood.
All right. Well, I can't come get you with this car, so I'm gonna desert
Okay,
it
well,
here. I'm abandoning
okay, let
his
me.
car.
I'm gonna. No, fuck. Okay.
Yeah. Unless you
I'm
really
running
want me
somewhere.
to stay here so it doesn't
I don't
despawn
know.
or something.
Yeah, maybe.
All right,
Whatever
I'll
that
st- I'll
means.
stay here.
Yeah. Yeah.
What,
Okay, I'm
whatever that means. Well, the local valets will like tow it. You
That
know?
one, yes. Mhm,
That's
that one I
It's my
understand.
slang.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's my slang.
It's
for
your
towing.
slang. Okay. Sorry, I'm not a native speaker. I don't understand this slang. Okay. All right.
All
I hope I'm not in a shadow dimension anymore because I did feel like I fell through space and I had this very familiar looking dude looking at me.
see.
And then it just disappeared. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Interesting. All right. Well, I am running somewhere.
do you want me to ping you so you know where exactly I am?
Yeah, because I do think I was standing right there, and that's why I was confused. But yeah, go ahead and ping me 844.
844. All right.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Let's go to this little application on my phone. Let's go 844. Oh,
Yup.
didn't work. I gotta
N-
exit
a
this
zero
little
in the-
application on
Yup.
my phone, and then I gotta go back in, and I gotta try again. 844, and then delete the little zero, and then send ping. Okay, I sent
Oh,
ping.
there we go. Oh, I see. There we go.
Yeah, at first it
Lem-
started calling me Nan. I don't know. That's weird to me. It's calling
Yup,
me
that's
Nan.
exactly where I was standing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you were
yeah, I
not.
think I-
Although I did feel the car shake a little bit, so maybe you were.
Oh.
Maybe you were
Yeah.
under the car, and then but
Maybe.
you were
I don't know.
invisible.
Yeah,
in a different
maybe.
realm.
Yes, I definitely. Yeah, that's how I felt. But I mean, I called you from the different realm.
Well,
So I don't know. Maybe we're just, hallucinating.
maybe our phones are just that strong. You know.
That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah, we just
On
have
the other
good
side,
phones.
Yeah,
I
I
never
think that might
noticed
be
that
it.
this was like a little parking lot over here. Next to this off ramp.
Oh.
It's a little
Okay,
parking,
yeah.
little parking lot. I just thought it was a
Mhm.
fence, and it's a gate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Interesting. Not a very
Interesting.
scenic place to park, but I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it's a place to park.
If you work around here, like you work at the
Mhm.
ammunition gun club or something.
Yeah.
You might want to
True.
park here.
That's true. I think
or
I
the
should
Crystal
have a
Casino.
bike at the. Yeah, that one.
That will never
Mhm.
ever open. You know that place.
Yeah. It's just there to tease people.
It's been grand opening for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they're just having the grand opening like all the time.
It
And
was
we're just
grand
not
opening-
invited.
It was a grand opening when I arrived here, and it's been like 2 months. And from what I hear, it's
Yeah.
been grand opening for a lot longer than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think it's just going on all the time. Like that's just like their theme, grand opening, but we're just not invited.
yeah,
Like,
they
that's
just
how it
haven't
works.
they haven't figured out how to open the doors yet. Maybe.
That's true. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's a chase around here. I
Yeah.
keep falling on my face. I'm jumping around. Falling
Okay.
on my
I
face.
don't know what the. Okay, that's a police officer. Okay, I'm running to get my bike.
All right.
I should have one over here, which is Senior Buns. Let me go see, unless someone grabbed it.
All right.
Then I'll come save. There it is. That's my bike. Hell yeah. Okay, I put it in the safest spot.
Sweet.
It has survived all of this. Okay, let's see if I can make my way. Okay, bike.
Making your way downtown.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, please. There we go. Ah!
Oh no, there's a the first local car that went by. It did
Oh,
not
wow.
hit. It did not hit the car. That's good.
Okay. All right.
Right by it.
On my way. On my way. I'm on my fixter.
All right, I'm gonna let you go so you can concentrate on driving because I've seen
Okay.
you drive.
Shut up.
Although you're using the bike. right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You're probably a little better at that, but
Shade.
you're fine. It's fine.
No,
Everything's fine.
well, yep, well. Okay,
We're
well,
all
I'm
fine.
almost
We're
there.
all fine,
yeah.
Sonny.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
I
Okay,
stood
wait.
by my stalker today.
You did, yeah.
For a whole
For a
meeting.
Yeah, which was
And
crazy.
I'm not entirely
but-
sure the guy by him hasn't been stalking me either, because I've seen him
Oh,
around.
I know him.
Quite
He's
a bit.
he's a weirdo. Yeah. I'll tell you
I've seen
about
him
him
hanging
a little
around
bit.
Ursula too. Hey,
Uh-huh.
there you are.
Hello, I'm here. Okay, let me see. Haha!
All right.
There we go.
So was I standing in a line with two of my stalkers and some dude I don't know?
Probably, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, let me go around everything. Yeah. So the guy. Okay. What the fuck is his name?
The Mohawk guy. Oh, yeah,
I think
like a black
Mohawk guy. Yeah,
and, like,
the one who.
glasses on,
Yeah, the
and
one who was talking about.
like a red vest.
Yes.
We all
maybe,
said
I don't
something
know.
during that meeting.
Yes, you did. Yeah, but the Mohawk guy. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I had this weird situation way back. It was. I don't even remember how long ago, but I got these really weird messages. Oh my god, how can I always do this when it's always on the wrong side?
Yeah,
got
I
these
was
weird
going to tell
messages.
you were on the wrong side, but I didn't.
Whatever. Do I have cash? I do. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. I need to probably. Well, I don't know if I can actually find the messages, but I got sent messages, like super weird and creepy messages about who did you meet at that place and something and I don't know, all kinds of weird shit.
Huh.
And
Like,
there
recently,
was
or
this.
was it?
No, it was way back.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck is this person talking about? And I was okay. I actually need to. I need to find the messages because this is not. This is just too. I don't want to go there. My head keeps blowing and.
Yeah, I would
File
avoid the
agent
place
today.
where your head
Yup.
is
Mm-hmm.
not happy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been by Legion today for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry! Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
Insurance.
What the hell was that, man?
It was an accident.
Yeah,
Listen,
what it was.
we don't have
Sorry.
Is it
insurance
really
for
an
this
accident
car.
if
It's
you're
not our
driving
car.
That fast?
That fast?
Sounds like
Yeah,
a purpose. You know what I mean? At that point.
Me.
Yeah, I mean,
need
it was
insurance money.
Uh-oh. Well, I have... Let me see. I've
You
got...
don't have insurance for this car,
100
Signy.
Yeah, well,
What
that's
do you
true,
mean you
but
got
I do
insurance
have
for that
money.
Well,
I
it's
have...
not. It's not our
It's not
car.
my car, yeah.
Yeah.
What car is it?
It's my boyfriend's car. He's not here.
Who's your boyfriend?
Somebody gotta pay.
I have some money on me.
You the person that delivered me food?
Yes. Oh yeah, actually.
Because I never transferred it to you.
Dio, you didn't just almost die. I'd almost died.
Well,
I'm pretty sure she hit our side, not
He
your
hit my
side. So
side. He definitely
no,
hit my
that's
side.
not how that works. I
That's
don't
not how it works.
I don't know what
I got
world you
whiplash
live.
I think
in my
you gotta
neck.
figure this
That
out
says
internally.
otherwise.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's best offer,
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do have $179, so I can give
Deal.
you that, or you
I'll
know.
take it, yeah,
Oh,
I'll
oh,
take
you
it.
do? Okay,
I
hold
will.
on.
You
And
go ahead and grab
I owe
that.
this person $1,000, so why don't you just let
that's
me...
true.
Sit back, man. Sit back.
Mhm.
Let me sit back.
Sit back, man. Sit back.
Oh, hold
I
on.
need
Wait.
this $100.
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't
Okay,
go away
emptying
without
my
your
wallet
money
for
now.
you.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
don't
much.
leave.
Thank you, man.
There
This
you
is
go.
Hey,
I hope that buys you some
up.
bandages.
Wait,
Alright.
up.
Okay, you still owe me that $1,000. Goodbye. All right.
You tapped him.
I did. That was pretty funny.
It was so light. It was such a light tap.
Yeah, but he almost died, so you
He
know.
almost died.
Almost died. Yeah. I think it like the guy was it the driver who said, yeah, but you were going so slow, it had to be on purpose. I was like, yeah, I can't argue with that. It's like it's a valid point.
Well, the way I saw it is that they stopped in the middle of the intersection.
Yeah,
You
that's
almost
what
hit
I
them,
thought. Yeah.
but you were going slow, so you stopped, and then you started because you
No,
expected
that's-
them to start going.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't fucking remember. Oh,
but
boy.
I was having a little bit of a headache, so that could be totally wrong.
Yeah. I think I was like just, you know, it was one of these, and then I just, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck was I talking about? Ah!
What did you do?
This is the TPS car.
What did
Oh,
you
it's
do?
never happened. It's never happened to me before. But But I was driving with Raul, and he tipped the car like 60 fucking times. Okay,
Sure.
60 might be a little, you know, hyperbole,
Well,
but
it seems
you know,
like it'd
it's
be fun.
6.
You know?
It was until we were in the water. We got out though, but okay. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm just
I don't
gonna
know. I
park
figured
somewhere
you were
because
going home because you were
No, I
heading
was
toward
just...
the apartment.
No, I just wanted to go somewhere because I wanted to tell you about this fucking messages from that guy, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck his name is.
Jed?
No, he's it's
Jasper is not right, because that's
no,
you would remember
no,
that
that's
name.
another. Yeah, it was.
Is it a J? It's a J name, Jerry?
No, I don't remember. Okay. All right. Let me scroll
Jessica?
through my Jessica. Yeah, that's probably it. So let me see.
Listen.
I mean, it can be. It could
I'm
be
just
anything.
coming up with J names. Jenkins.
Let me see. Jenkins. Wait, this is.
Well, Jonathan's
this
already
is-
taken.
Yeah, it's probably not Jonathan.
Not Jonathan, right? All right.
No, I don't think so. Let's
Jerkins.
see. He's Jerkums? No, I don't think so.
No.
No. Okay, let's see. His name is something. In my phone, it's something. Oh yeah, because he had some sort of weird phone number that was pretty great. So he's
Joseph.
Joseph. Okay, let's see.
It was Joseph?
No.
Listen, I got a Jojo or Joanna, and then I got the Joey. I don't need more Joes.
Yeah.
No Joseph.
No.
He's not allowed to have the name Joseph.
Yeah. Okay, great. I don't think it is. What the fuck is? Hold on. Where is
Jesus.
it? Jesus. No. Jesus left the city.
Oh. Well,
It
that's
was
too bad.
around. Yeah.
That's too bad. I think this city could
see what
use
this
some
is.
Jesus.
Well, Jesus did a lot of sanitation, and he worked at the noodle shop.
Oh. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keeping the city clean and
I
fed.
hate it. Yeah, I think he was a millionaire.
Joshua.
Joshua, maybe. Maybe it was Josh. I don't remember. But where the
Josh?
fuck is the thing? How annoying.
Jacob.
I can't find it.
It's
No.
You think it's Josh?
Maybe Jacob. I don't know.
Maybe Jacob?
Who's this one?
Jakey.
Crystal,
I'll just go up to him and call him
Sonny,
Jake next time I see him.
Lucky. Patrick. Where the fuck? How do I find? Is it this one? Is it that one? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. All right.
All right.
So, does this exist anymore? Shit, it probably doesn't. Okay. Well, I got
Too
this
old?
was 3 months ago.
All right.
And oh, look at that.
Hey, how's it
We
going?
got tracked out. Hi. I definitely didn't flip your car.
Oh, it's okay.
feel like you're stalking us here, Ethan.
Oh, Uncle, I thought I was like, well, Cyan said goodnight, so it's probably okay, but I hope somebody didn't steal my car.
No, I mean, there was a little bit of an issue because my head exploded twice by Legion.
no.
So, but we got it back.
Hello, my friends.
Hello. How's it
Is
going?
there a taxi service down here?
Sure.
I mean, we're not. I'm not. I'm just a passenger. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just a passenger? Oh, okay. okay.
Yeah, I'm the passenger.
You need a
Do
ride?
we need a ride? No.
Okay.
I'm just here making sure that Vespucci is safe.
Okay, okay,
A lot of
yeah.
noise complaint around these buildings around us, you know?
Oh shit!
That
Yeah. Well.
nothing has been going around.
Okay. Was it this? It's pretty loud.
Did you do that? Though?
Not,
I don't.
not
I didn't
so
hear
close,
you.
but that could be similar.
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll get out of your hair. We
I
won't
think-
be.
No, you guys are fine. If you guys are here doing taxi services, you guys are fine.
Okay.
I'm just here to make sure that you guys are as safe, nothing's harmful.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you so much, and
we'll let you know. What's your name so we can let you know if we see anything.
My name is Mr. Rush.
suspicious.
I am the leader of Vespucci Patrol.
Okay.
And my boss is the mayor of Vespucci, Benio Ramos.
All right.
All right. Good to know. Good to know.
Well,
Okay.
we will keep that in mind.
Yeah. Thank you for keeping the streets safe.
Of course, we always make sure
Alright.
that Vespucci is safe. In
All
our
right.
hands.
Perfect.
Vespucci
Perfect, thank
Patrol
you.
out.
All right. Yeah, we shouldn't be here.
Yeah, they could tell we were sibs.
Yeah. Okay.
We ain't
All
got
right.
nothing. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah. No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just humming because I don't know. I'm confused.
Well,
Okay, where do you?
isn't Hades at war? And it's kind of their block now.
I did not know either of those things, so you know.
Yeah, Hades stole EJ from Tripos, and now Hades
What?
and EJ and Tripos are at war.
Wait.
Wait,
What?
Yeah, but I don't know. When I call EJ, she said that didn't happen, but my dad did, and he's in Tripos, so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well. It's whatever, I guess. Interesting.
Yeah, well, it was kind
Mm.
of weird because they called me asking where she was, but I didn't tell them anything.
Huh.
Weird.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can call me and ask me where she is. I see her all the time. Either
Oh,
at
you do?
either at senior the food court or at the hospital. I see that van
okay.
of hers. Sometimes at the
Yeah.
apartments. Just see her all over. Well, actually, I shouldn't say I see her. I see her van all over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it is
think
kind of a walking billboard.
it is. Yeah. Okay, so where do you need to go anywhere? I'm just driving.
Tuna shop so we can take the engine out of this guy.
Oh, okay, let's go. Oh,
Actually,
my God,
unless you guys
could
don't
you
wanna
drop
go
me
to
off
the
at the
tuna shop.
apartment? I'm gonna see if my therapist is around.
Oh yeah.
Do a little
Okay.
therapizing. Only
Therapizing.
not
Okay, sounds good.
not
Not
with
to her.
Ben, who wrote the name,
Oh.
who wrote the song "Therapizing." Apparently.
Tad, do you like your therapist?
Yeah, I like Joanna.
Okay, cause I'm starting up a business, and one of the things would be therapy would be part of it, and I was trying to find the actual good therapist.
Yeah, I think she's a private practice right now.
Yeah,
At some point she got like a felony, so she was kind of canned from the hospital, but it's
That's kinda
expunged
what
or
we
something
want.
now. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for the people that are not licensed. Yeah.
Yeah, Joanna Golden.
Okay.
She might be interested. She might not. So,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna go park this bike up.
I'll send you a text about the stuff because yeah, this guy.
All right.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I need
definitely.
to explain it at some point.
Yeah, definitely. I'll see you
because
tomorrow
he's,
too, because you
he's
should be going to sleep soon, and you got to spend some time with Ethan.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Have
Okay,
a good night, guys.
All right. Okay.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Oh, hey there, Jonathan.
I apologize for not answering. I was in the middle of a another meeting.
Oh,
What can I do for you, Thaddeus?
I don't know. It just seems like we're running into each other. So there was a guy at that meeting today
Mm-hmm.
that I've
Right.
seen around quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
What's his deal?
Well, which guy specifically?
Well, you know who he was. He was standing right by you, man.
I don't know. What if I did know who it was? What then?
I don't know. I'm just curious. Don't you like to know when? Don't you like to know who's watching you when you notice people watching you? I mean, when the clowns watch me, it's pretty obvious who they are and what they're doing.
Right.
With you and that other guy, it's like just like tiny shifts, you know? Tiny shifts in body language.
There's a lot of different types of watchers in this city, and
Yeah.
most of them are, as you described, pretty stupid, to say the least. But there
Obvious
are
about it.
certainly others who are a bit more bump in the night in terms of their presentation.
Sure, but I did.
That
clock
individual
y'all.
specifically is a bump in the night.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't
I
have
could-
noticed either of you if I didn't know I was being watched. But
I mean,
I have beat up so many locals lately for staring at me.
were you trying to fight back any compulsions?
Was I trying to fight back any compulsions
to beat one of us?
To beat one of you? No, because I could
Yes.
tell you were. I could tell you weren't a local. You know.
So
Like,
wait, are you taking all of your frustrations out on locals?
Just the ones that deserve it. Usually.
Why do they? What would make them
Because
deserve
they're
it?
being rude. They're just staring at me. At least y'all break eye contact every once in a while. You know.
Well, I guess you can't be a good stalker if you, I don't know, just sort of focus all of your energy on one specific person, and that's all it's about.
Sure.
You know, you gotta spread the
Sure.
wealth. You know,
Yeah, I
there's a lot of
wouldn't-
irons in the fire.
I
I
wouldn't
think
really
I
know
feel like
about
I told
that.
you that already. Did I tell you about? I did say that.
That there are irons in the fire.
Yes.
Yeah, you might have.
Wait, hold on. I want
Hmm.
to. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Putting on some mood music.
I mean,
Music?
I do like to listen to some good music. Have you ever heard of the Caretaker?
No.
Well, the Caretaker, he is Leland Kirby. He is a very good instrumental sort of orchestrator. He takes old vibey music from the 1930s and 40s and repurposes it in the most appropriate of ways. Perhaps you should listen to it sometime. It is
Interesting. Yeah, I'll take that under.
everywhere at
Yeah,
the
I
end
love
of
music,
time.
man.
Yes. What kind of music do you like?
Oh, all kinds. I love all kinds of music. I do prefer music with really good lyrics, or music that incites a mood of some sort.
I
No.
see. Well,
So,
what
like,
kind of
if it's
mood are you looking
instrumental-
for?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
Right
wait,
now,
wait,
I'm just
instrumental. So
kinda-
wait, you would rather, do you prefer instrumental or do you like vocalization?
I like vocalization when the lyrics mean something. When it's just like, I don't know. When it's the same words repeated over and over again, it doesn't really meant to get people shaking their booty. You know, it's
Right.
It's fun at a club, but I don't listen to it at home. You know.
I see.
Yeah.
I certainly would prefer. I like lyrical music, but I also enjoy a good composition.
Sure.
You know, as you said, it elicits a mood, and it it sort of expresses what your intentions are.
I like instruments that you don't hear in music a lot nowadays. You know, a good trumpet or an accordion or something like that. That's kind of cool, you know?
See, when I think of an accordion, I'm thinking immediately of Weird Al.
Ah, I guess he plays
That's
a lot
where my
of
brain
accordion.
goes.
Get the polka takes of modern music. Yeah.
So,
I just wanted you to know that I knew who you were, because
yeah, I figured.
It's kind of cat and mouse isn't very fun when the mouse knows who the cat is, you know?
Well, most people. Here's the thing about that. Most people, regardless of whether they know who the cat is or the mouse is or whatever, they don't do what you have just done.
What, confront the cat?
Yes. Traditionally, they keep to themselves and they don't even bother reaching out or asking these types of questions. They just kind of go for it. And here's the reality. The reality is I could have lied to you, but I didn't, because what's the point of lying?
Well, you could have lied to me, but I would have known you were lying.
Of course, yeah, exactly. You would have known that I was lying. And
yeah,
the truth is I already know that you know. So
yeah, I confirmed your I confirmed who you were a few days ago. Actually, I confirmed who you were the very last day we talked on the phone.
I see.
Yeah.
Listen, the intention behind my communique with you is because I truly do find you interesting. And again, I'm finding you even more interesting now that you have reached out to me in this way. I'm guessing at this point, both of us are wondering what happens next, yes?
Well, I kind of go with the flow, man. But
would you consider the possibility of a meeting with me at some point in the near future, in which I could tell you a lot?
Well, that's a conundrum, isn't it?
It's the conundrum.
Do I request that we each have somebody else there? Do we go alone?
You can bring whoever you wish.
Do I go
just
to
know
a
that
place
I
of
would
your
also
choosing?
bring whoever I wish as well. A place of I mean, see, that's also a conundrum, you know, a place of my choosing, a place of your choosing. It's very much a situation in which, well, we don't know who the other is. You don't know me. You may think you know me. I don't really know you. So,
you know what I know?
What do you know?
If this was
at the very least, what do you think you know?
Well, if this were just about killing me, you would have done it already.
I've had a few opportunities already.
Yeah. I haven't run from those opportunities.
You have not.
And you haven't taken them.
I'm not exactly somebody
that's
who
what
just...
I know about you.
Okay.
Is you're either going to be a lot more careful about it, or that's not your intention. And I think, depending on your intention, you're going to have either more or less trouble.
Well, I've always worked from my... I've always worked very hard for my achievements, Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes me months.
I just hope
eventually,
you recognize what challenges aren't worth taking.
I mean, it depends on what the challenge is, you know?
Listen. I won't be joining the Smileys.
I'm not asking you to join the Smileys. I'm asking for a meeting. That's all.
All right.
And not today, maybe not even tomorrow, but soon.
And for the rest of my life.
Perhaps.
So, I'll think
it
on
will
it.
be okay. Yeah, you think on it.
You know, every person I've talked to has said to stay away, but I think
that tends to have the opposite effect. People shouldn't be saying stuff like that.
I think you and I both know that sometimes it's a little more fun when you do things you're not supposed to do. Exercise a little free will, you know?
Tell me about it. Let's just say that I exercised a little bit of my own free will in contacting you.
Yeah, I got that. You got in trouble. Before you, they were just hanging up without saying anything, which was a problem for me, which is the only reason anyone knew that I was getting unknown number calls.
I see.
So as long as you talk, we're all good.
I mean, I do enjoy talking.
You do seem to chat quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a bit of a yapper, apparently. That wasn't my entire life until I moved here, but I do be yapping.
And the funny part is that I may be a bit of a yapper, but people, they like to just tell me shit. It's very interesting. It's almost like a gift or something. I can't control it all the time. They just do it.
People like to talk about themselves.
They do. As do I.
People also like to lie about themselves. So you gotta be
do.
really careful what you believe when people are telling you things. You know?
Of course.
Especially when you give them a call to get the lay of the land when maybe someone's asked you to watch out for them. You know?
Right. Well, as I told you once before, that particular individual is no longer of any consequence to me.
Which one are we talking about?
Well, if we're talking about the person that I think you were talking about, then... Well, the one I told you to nip it in the bud for.
Oh, well, she's fine. You know, I'm more concerned about the other person, because she didn't set you on me.
Like I said, I think that's a conversation to be had.
Sure.
Again, not today, not tomorrow, but very, very soon when we can ensure that both sides of the crew or whatever it is can be comfortable in each other's company. Yes?
Sure. Yeah.
I want you to be comfortable, and I want to be comfortable as well.
Well,
I wouldn't
I'm no
be
danger. I'm no
speaking
danger to
with
you.
you. What's that?
I'm no danger to you.
Well, you say that today, but
Well,
then tomorrow, I find a knife in my throat.
it won't be my knife. Not unless you look at me like a local.
Of course, that also implies that you have people that will put the knife in my throat as well.
I have people who are concerned. And
Well.
You already know that.
Perhaps so.
If I didn't have people who were concerned, you wouldn't know who I was. It's kind of a catch-22 of their concern, I guess.
Indeed. But if we do this, when we do this, I will try to make things more clear to you. Can we agree to that?
Sure.
And even if you don't want to join my cult, you and I could still be friendly.
Yeah, I like being friendly with people.
Everybody could use a friend.
Everyone could use a friendly. Whether they're
True.
a friend or not.
Of course. All right. Is it... So, I've been calling you Thaddeus this entire time. I
That's
saw
fine.
your
No one
your
calls
name
me
on...
Thaddeus. Everyone called me Tad growing up. My dad was Deus, so I haven't really heard the name Thaddeus like that, except for when I'm explaining my name to people.
I see.
But it's fine if you call me Thaddeus.
Then I will keep calling you Thaddeus.
All right. Then I'll know who I'm talking to.
You will. All right, Thaddeus.
Do you want me to keep calling you Jonathan?
Let me tell you a quick story about that name.
All right.
Am I to presume that you're going to go tell everybody about this?
No. I'll probably tell people... probably tell one person that we talked. But that it didn't bother me, because so far it's not bothering me, so...
Okay. So, Jonathan was the name of a therapist of mine. He was perhaps one of the greatest men I've ever known. Honestly, he did the best that he could with what he had. And despite the fact that him and I had many ups and downs, many trials, many tribulations, hell, I kind of almost killed one of his friends once in front of him. At the end of the day, I respected the hell out of that man. And somehow he found a way to move past some of the worst things that have ever happened. I mean, a lot of people have done that, but him in particular, he was very much about helping people no matter what, even if they were the scum of the earth. And I very much appreciated him for it, and I very much respected him perhaps more than most people. So, I figured I would resurrect a classic because he is unfortunately no longer with us.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he decided to go for a swim. He didn't know how to swim.
That's too bad.
Yes. But that is who Jonathan is. But for going forward, since you have reached out to me like this, and you clearly know who I am, you can just call me Kenneth.
All
or
right.
Ken.
Which do you prefer?
Ken is fine.
All right. Ken it is.
All right, Thaddeus. We will speak again soon, yes?
Sure.
All right.
All right.
I will
You have a good
let
night,
you
Ken.
know. You too. Stay safe out there.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just hanging out with friends.
Oh. Well, I was just calling to let you know that everything's been sorted out. Everything's good.
Okay.
Yeah. And even though it's the last thing you want to hear probably me say, I'm fine today. But that doesn't mean I can't talk about things today.
Alright.
I actually, I woke up feeling pretty good today. So.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. Yeah.
Alright.
But anyway, you should get back to your friends. I just wanted to give you that update.
Alright,
Because
thank you.
I
call
feel
if
like
I
you
have
were
free time
worrying.
today. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I was.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Alright, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
The hell?
What's your issue, man? Get out of the way!
Hello? Hello for a second.
What? I'm trying to do my job, man.
I said, "Well, shoot you." I said,
Yo, what's your problem? You like to drive right in front of people
Get in the
that's moving?
vehicle.
What?
Get in the vehicle.
Seriously, man? Okay, fine.
You can go in the passenger seat. Just need to bore you just for a second.
Yeah,
I got a hostage.
yeah. You got a hostage, alright.
Listen, I was gonna be nice to you, then you crashed into me.
Well, I crashed into you because you got right in front of my truck. I don't have good brakes. You got good brakes. I don't got
Say,
good brakes.
this car
It's
has
a
a
huge truck. And then you got in front of me again.
Well, yeah, I need to borrow you for a moment.
Well, you know what, though? It's kind of a dangerous vehicle to get in front of, you know?
How many times have you been took hostage today?
How many times have I been taken hostage today? 0. But you know how many times I got taken hostage the other day? 6.
Oh my god.
I can't do my job and make my money.
So sorry I just ruined your day.
Yeah, you did, because you're not giving me any of the money you're getting from this hostage situation.
Alright, you're gonna go in this bank.
You know who did give me money one time? Hydra. The guy from Hydra with the monkey mask, he gave me money. He gave me $30,000 one time to be
Go
his hostage.
inside.
I'm going
Right
inside. I was closing
now.
your door, man.
Damn, why are you trying to...
I guess I'm kind of in a bad mood
Closing
today.
the door. Wait, why are you in a bad mood?
Well, because I was trying to do my job to earn my money.
What were you
I'm
do-
taking
what were you doing?
hostage again,
What
and the other
job?
day I was taken
What
hostage
job?
6 times. What?
Wait, what job? What job were you doing?
I was towing, man. I was in my
Oh.
tow truck, and she got right in front of me. And I hit her, and then she acted like she was upset that I hit her because she ran right in front of my tow truck.
Yeah. And then you got out to apologize, and then you got a gun pointed at you?
No, actually, I started going again because she started yelling at me, and there was no reason for her to yell at me. And then she got in front of my truck again, and then I kept going, and then she followed me. Yes, I have a knife on me. Don't take it. I'm not gonna hurt you with a knife. You got all
I'll just
these.
shoot you and go get another hostage, man. I don't care that much.
Don't shoot me.
I can get real
I'm-
lippy for a hostage.
They're getting real fucking lippy, man.
Well, I'm lippy today. The other day I was taken hostage 6 times.
Jesus.
You guys get taken hostage when you're trying to do your job all the time?
Oh, because I don't work a tow truck.
This is
like a
my
fucking
job.
Bum. Jesus.
A bum. Doing a decent day's work. Well, at least the cops are here today.
I mean, you can say the weird criminals, man, but you deprive people of the vehicles and then, you know, essentially make them pay money to get it back. That's just fucked up, man.
No, actually, I usually go and help people out who are broken down. Or deliver people's cars that they'd buy. Like those nice ones that you always put me in the trunk of.
I mean, were you in the trunk, though?
Not this time.
Yeah.
But there was one person there in that car.
Isn't that early as fuck for Maple, bro? Maple, you like can't sleep or something, or like what happened?
Give me my knife back, man. How am I
You're
supposed to?
no position to ask for the knife back.
It will slit your throat.
It's a sentimental knife. It was given to me.
Man,
well,
you really think I wouldn't do it?
I was trying to explain why I wanted it back.
Okay, well, I suggest you shut your mouth right this moment, to be honest. Give a fucking shit about your life, keep your mouth shut.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Hello.
Wait, is Maple okay? He's awake early.
Are you okay?
I'm asking if Maple's okay. He's just awake really early.
Maple's fine. He's right there.
Hey, Maple.
I thought he couldn't sleep or something,
Maybe. Maybe he just woke up early.
bro.
Oh my god, hey guys, I'm Officer Juniper Co. with the LSPD.
What are you?
What's
What?
your
Juniper
hostage
what?
name?
Juniper
I don't refer to
Co?
them as hostage.
Wait, are you related to Fayco?
Yeah, unfortunately that's my sister.
Oh.
LL sister.
Where's Johnny?
I don't know. How would I know where Johnny is?
I know you're related to your sister.
All I know is, maybe if you asked where Willie
you going?
Robinson was, I could
Oh,
tell
where's
you.
Willie Robinson?
Oh, he's definitely deep asleep and cannot be woken up. So I tried
Oh.
to tell Besu if your gang could just, like, I don't know, spam his emails or some shit. Maybe.
Is he back on his
Unless
Tarkov
his
kick
phone
or
died, I don't know.
is Willie back on his Tarkov stuff?
No, that bitch is just fucking dead asleep, even though that bitch needs to
Oh.
wake up because the bitch has fucking nightmares at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh.
Anyway, hostage, are they treating you okay? Do you need anything? Food, drink? I only have a croissant.
Croissant.
I was told you guys are worried that I'm awake right
can
now.
answer her.
Yeah, I just thought you couldn't sleep or something like that.
No, I'm
Oh.
I'm voluntarily here.
You can nod your head if that works. Like, yeah, up and down for yes, left and right for no.
I'm sorry, officer. I was told I could not talk.
Not what we said.
Oh, do you need? But like you're
So you
talking.
could
now-
talk to officers.
Do
Not what
you,
I said.
do
You
you
can
need,
respond to the officers.
do you need food or anything? Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
No, ma'am, I'm fine.
All right, sounds good. So how much time do you guys need?
Only 5 minutes, 5-10.
Okay,
Down
okay,
there.
all right.
Man, that's like a long time. Jeez.
I mean,
Well,
can you grant us 10 minutes or no?
Why not? I mean, 5 minutes is good.
I mean, can you grant us 10
I
minutes?
mean, if
though?
you need longer than 5 minutes, you guys are kind of washed, in my opinion.
Oh.
That's all right.
What's your name, officer?
My name is. Oh, hold on. Excuse me.
Is he about to pull out the badge?
I am badge number 226, Officer Michael Hemsworth, aka old alias Sweet Cheeks, new alias Hemi. I'm FTO and Interceptor Kitten.
You'd look really good with a bald head.
Ooh,
I would
he
look
would.
hot.
Honestly, he's already
look good
halfway
with a
there, to
bald
be
head.
honest. Like, look.
I'm already, what do you mean I'm already halfway there?
Oh, you're shaved on you shaved from the bottom half. You have your hair on top. You just gotta shave the top, and you're bald.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Your hairline ain't looking too good either. You got that middle-aged white man hairline.
So there's the one wearing a bald cap right now.
It's a do-rag.
Ah, did you?
That's not really a do-rag. You cut it off at the back end or something?
I tied
Have
it.
a short one in the
Rub it
back.
up.
That's a do rag.
It's like, hey, it's not, nothing's ever short. It's just average. Am I right, fellas? Am I right, guys?
I want the female cop back in here. Bring her back in here.
Do I agree with that sentiment? No, I don't agree with that.
Come on. Nothing's ever small. It's average.
I don't agree with that.
Come on.
I mean, can it be small when it's non-existent?
Oh.
I think it's called the
I'm
clitoris at
not
that
gonna
point.
lie, I have.
I really wanted to stop that guy.
I hate my life. I'm gonna go.
You hate
I'm
your
gonna
life?
Go, I'm gonna go cry in
Damn.
the corner real quick.
Okay, go cry in a corner. Have fun.
You suck.
Okay,
Right.
brothers, you're right. I suck.
What did I do here?
Wash, 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 wash. Did you actually? Did you do it or no?
No, I suck.
Oh, it's alright. I suck.
In my defense, that's the first time I've tried like this entire time.
Yeah, no, that's right. Were you close or no?
I think I was one off.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can always try. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be good for you to at least try, so you can at least, you know, do it eventually.
On the outside. Other than
We can figure it out in the
maybe.
car. We can figure it out in the car.
Oh, you got it. Nice. Dude. Stevens.
Hold this guy.
I'm gonna call you Steven. You can talk, Steven. You're gonna behave yourself.
I really grabbed it.
Ah, you're gonna make noises at me, Steven?
Wait. Fine. I got it.
Okay, okay. See if we
Yeah.
can get silent treatment. Oh.
I reckon.
What are you doing? Man, you're pointing right at the hostage. It's you just pointing right at the hostage.
Huh?
Why are you pointing at the hostage? You want to take the hostage out?
I'm not pointing at anything.
No, you're pointing straight at the hostage.
No, this is. You want to see? I can show you pointing. This is not pointing.
Pointing at me.
You want me to point at you?
Yeah, you better not.
Pointing at you.
Wow. Yo, get out of here. Get out of here. Get your ass out of here.
Oh my god, hi again.
Oh, hi.
Nice bat.
Very batty. Very metal.
I like your jacket.
Thanks. I was in the middle of making something, but you know.
You look like you're about to run a circus, I'm not gonna lie.
Yep,
Like a
I'm
dark
the
and
showman.
twisted, the dark and twisted circus.
Thaddeus meal.
Yeah, it's like the greatest showman, you know?
Oh. Well.
What happened? What happened? You good?
We are ready when you guys are.
What was the demands?
I don't know if they asked.
I don't think they did.
I don't know.
If they never asked, they just assumed Los Santos special.
We allowed to just cut this guy into pieces then?
Nah.
And then as soon as she's finished talking to the officer, we're gonna take the hostage out to the right.
You want to know our demands?
Apparently you got a book
She just
on you.
told us the demands.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, though.
I did forget that part. It's a bad.
Shake my head. How are you an officer?
I don't know. to be
Wait.
honest.
Did you tell them that we want that guy to shave his head?
Which one?
The one out there to the right. The one you were
This
just
guy
watching.
look like with hair.
How's it
Who's this
going,
guy?
guys? You guys almost ready?
Why have you got hair again?
Why did you got hail?
It's a wig.
But this guy weighed as hell.
I mean, it looks like a way. It looks like he just glued the hair onto the top of his head. To be honest.
I'm gonna snatch it.
No,
It's not so.
no.
Why is this guy so fucking weighed?
All right.
So why are you running in place like that? You jogging?
Why are you so weighed?
I think you have to jump, Mac.
See a ghost or something?
God, this guy kind of looks like that
Is
guy.
he is he still running
we were
in place
watching-
for you, Ricardo?
Watching
Or is he
earlier
good
that
now?
drove into like an ambush. You guys remember that?
What?
Holy shit.
It's a different outfit.
Yeah, you actually look nothing like that guy.
Were you in a shootout earlier at the Stab City?
I could bring Stab City right here, motherfucker.
I'm just wondering because I saw these two guys drive off on their own and they get gunned down. I don't know. One of them kind of reminds me of you. the
Yeah,
driver.
I could just imagine someone getting shot through like a bazillion bushes.
Yeah, right. Huh?
You put a wig on?
Yeah, he has a wig on.
Coward.
He's gonna go shave his head.
Oh, okay.
Got you guys.
What is it? What is this guy? Hey, put away your phone.
Put your phone away.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pull that out.
Hmm. Why does he look like a reformed Smalls, by the way?
I don't know. I kind of the
Small
same
isn't this
attitude,
dumb.
honestly.
But he'd be like a reformed Smalls.
You know what?
But this guy, this guy's dressed like he works in fucking Shrugway.
Nah, he does tow trucking, bro. That's what he said
Yeah,
at
but-
least.
Yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? No, with the teal and
They
grey
already
shoes,
took all
none of the
my
people
money
used
and
to
my
work for
knife.
Shrugway?
You don't need to rob me.
Oh no, you're fine. No, you.
Don't run through his pockets while the cops are you crazy.
You didn't give me any
No,
lip.
I
I need
I
you
would
to
have taken your
stop
money.
robbing
You
the
give me a lip?
hostage. That's not
Well,
cool.
No,
it's
not
funny
robbing.
because I did have money.
I
and now
literally
don't,
watched
so.
you
I'll
do
rob
it.
it.
We watched you do it. That's all right.
Yeah.
I don't even want anything you have.
I mean, don't get it. Let me next time someone pass you down to see if you have a weapon, man.
Well, you asked me if I had a weapon, and I said I have a knife.
Yeah, but then you don't take it though.
Well, because it's sentimental.
You in any? Do you think you're in any sort of situation here to like give demands?
Well, no, it was a request.
I didn't hear a please.
Matt, come here. Come here.
Oh my lord.
He did it.
Fucking happy now.
I could let you
Jesus
kind of rock
Christ.
it.
Oh
You kind
my
of rock
God.
it.
You don't look too bad with it.
Yeah, you actually kind of rock
You
it.
kind of look like Espinoza.
Nah, you know what he was like? He was like
You look good. You got the
You ever
headshot
see?
for it.
You ever see Toy Story? You know, you know Sid the kid is like imagine that kid
Nah.
except his hair was
Grown up.
reversed onto his beard.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Hey, hostage.
Jesus.
You got the
We're
headshot for it,
out.
man. You
Take
look
the
good.
hostage out to the right.
I'm gonna let you guys know his phone is right here on the back. Just let him get it when we leave.
Okay.
Look good, man. You shoot it.
Alrighty.
Can I go get my phone?
Just give me 1 second. Can you just face the wall for me? I just gotta make sure they didn't put anything illegal on you since they did.
They didn't put anything on
actively-
me. They took my knife, they took my money, they took my phone. And apparently they left my phone in there.
So I can see where the stuff is missing. So
Hey, you're clear to enter, sir.
Are you done looking, or?
sorry. I was just while I was looking in your possessions, I was getting your ID.
Yeah, my phone number's
Okay,
in
can
there.
you
so.
go ahead and tell me where they took you from? If they said anything?
Well, the lady was driving a car and drove right in front of my tow truck at the tow lot, and we crashed. And then she yelled at me for crashing into her, even though she drove right in front of me. So I started leaving, and then she ran right in front of me again and crashed again. And then I was just upset, so I left, and she chased me, and then she told me she was going to shoot me if I didn't pull over. So I pulled over, and I got in her car. She let me sit in the passenger seat, which was nice, but I'm in a bad mood now. Because I just... the other day I got taken hostage 6 times. And this is the first time today, but it was annoying. And then we came here,
I can see how that was annoying.
and I was maybe a little more lippy than I should have been. And they took my knife, they took my money, and then they told me to shut up, so I shut up. And that's when you all came. And you guys already know who they are, because you were mentioning what gang they were in. And then you were here for the rest of it. And then they got back in my pockets and took my phone because I accidentally pulled it out when I was trying to just get in my pockets and see what they took, you know. And that's that. That's what happened. Then they left.
They didn't give any names or any identifying details.
No, you guys said something
anything if
about
there was others
Besu
involved.
or something, and then they didn't say, no, that's not us. So, you know,
Okay,
his gang or her gang, I don't know who Besu is. The guy in the apron was super aggressive and kept threatening to stab me with my own knife. So I was lippy. I mean, I was lippier than I usually am in a hostage situation. I usually try to make friends, but I'm in a bad mood today.
All right, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and get your phone, and then I
All
will
right.
need your phone number from you as well, in case we need to call you for a lineup or anything.
There's my phone number.
All right, sounds good. Do you need a ride back anywhere?
Let me see where my tow truck
Sorry,
is.
can you repeat that?
Let me see where my tow truck is.
Okay.
I think it's just right outside the tow lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we
can you
can
take
give
me
you a
to
ride
the
to
tow
that.
lot? Yeah.
I would definitely put your harness on.
All right. Good looking out. So do y'all enjoy being cops, or is it just a paycheck for you?
For the most part, like, I tend to enjoy it. It's situations where, like, people are aggressive for no reason, or like, you know, that kind of make it not worthwhile, but a lot of that can be countered by the good interactions.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, usually when I get taken hostage, it's
Oh,
fine.
you're,
Oh, there's my tow truck. I
Oh
don't
my
think I'm going to be
God.
able to use that.
No, hold on, I got this.
All right. Yeah, no, that didn't work. You know what? I might got this. Let's see. Let's see if I got
can't-
this.
I can't reach it. Surely I don't die.
All right. Well,
All right.
it came down.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
I'll play in the car real quick. We're gonna get it done in time.
Hello. How you doing, Joel?
Frank, I'm
What's going on?
disappointed in you. I'm
Why are you
disappointed in you.
disappointed in me, man?
I'm disappointed in you, Frank.
You didn't visit me in the hospital.
Well, I didn't know you were in the hospital. Did you not put me on your emergency contacts?
I maybe forgot to do that.
Yeah, well, if you get me on those emergency contacts, then I'll come visit you when you're in the hospital.
Alright. Hey, what you up to?
Well, I'm finishing a tow job, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
You're going to bed.
I've had a big day today, Frank. Or
How-
Joel. I'm Frank. You're Joel. Wait, are you Joel? Am I Joel? Or you're Frank?
You're Frank, I'm Joel.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I got you. You had a big day.
I did.
Tell me
have a big
about your
day.
day, buddy. Anyway, how did he start off?
Well, started off, I hung out with a friend for a while, and then I called a different, almost friend, and then I tried to call you, but you didn't answer.
I know. I was having some troubles, and I had to do.
Yeah, you had to do something. I can't hear you now. That's unfortunate. Let me see if I can take a pill and fix that just real quick. Alright. I still can't hear you. So that's not good. Don't run over me, don't run over me, don't run over me, don't run over me. Shit, I'm gonna be in my...
Frank?
Joel, why'd you give me a headache?
Listen, man, sometimes you get twisted, you know? I didn't give you a headache, I gave you a migraine. It's different.
Yeah, it was like, is it part of your evil plot to be a terrorist? Like the myths make a terrorist ever?
And probably.
Give
How about
people
this?
Migraines.
Let's do a debrief IRL. Where are you?
I am where I am. So, there's that. You know what happened, Yuri?
Yeah, what's up?
Yuri? Yeah, I know your name. You told it to me. You know what happened, Yuri? The migraine you gave me, it broke my job. My job is broken now, so I can't complete it. So I'm a little peeved at you. I gotta admit.
And me?
Yeah,
And me?
I think it's important to talk to your friends when they upset you. You know.
Man, why is everyone just upset with me right now?
Why is everyone upset with you? What else happened?
I don't
What
know,
happened?
man.
Yuri,
I
what's-
just got
what's
off
wrong?
the phone with an old Cuban man. It made me
Okay.
really angry.
Yeah. Why?
He said that I smelled
he
like.
made you angry?
He said
made
that I smelled like Red Lobster.
Well, do you like Red Lobster?
I think it's overrated seafood that you could get at the coast for like quarter of the price.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm from Iowa. We don't have a coast there. So like you get really good catfish in Iowa. Like really
Yeah.
fresh, really good catfish. But any other seafood you want, you kind of got to go to Red Lobster. It's unfortunate, right? But you know what smells really good? They're
Manitoba?
biscuits. They're biscuits. They just smell like garlic. It's so good.
Listen, I had this conversation I think it's fine until the third basket hits your nose, and then it's too much.
I mean, too much of anything is bad, even if it's a good thing, you know?
Maybe I should clap back next time and say specifically, you smell like the fourth basket.
The fourth basket of Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Oddly specific, yet
you're tired of them already. You're just you could not eat another one.
You see the main course coming, and you're like, "Fuck,
I'm gonna have to take this lobster home. It's not gonna heat up right in the microwave."
We all know it's not gonna heat up right, but the waiter is gonna say otherwise.
It's just gonna be rubbery and
the butter never goes back to the right thing.
No, it just like separates, so it's like half water, half solids. You know.
I hate that.
It's gross, man. Yeah. So what else happened that was wrong today? A Cuban man said you smelled. Was that all that he said?
Oh shit! I gotta go to the hospital. I hurt.
Why did you hurt yourself? Why'd you do that?
I got an infectious illness that'll one day succumb to my brain and kill me.
You got that plague thing?
Yes.
Oh.
I had the
I did see you
tongue kiss me.
A clown tongue kissed you. That's. Was the clown attractive at least?
Kind of.
All right. Well.
It wasn't worth it.
You win some, you lose some.
It was not worth it.
Oh, well. Maybe at that time it was worth it, but then later on it wasn't?
I wasn't even worth it to begin with. He just forcibly shoved his tongue down my throat.
Oh, that's gross, man. You gotta have consent for that kind of thing.
You would think. But clowns don't do that kind of thing.
No. What?
They just take, and they take, and they take. Anyways, it is what it is.
You know, you're not a big fan of clowns?
And they're okay for the most part, but they just don't know boundaries, man. Give them an inch, they take the whole dick.
Well, I mean, you're kind of teasing him if you're just giving him an inch. That might be your fault. Yeah.
Maybe it's my fault.
That might be
You're
your
right.
fault.
Yeah.
Not to victim blame or anything, but, you know. It's like giving someone like one Cheeto. Say, no, but you can't have any more. You know.
Can't stop at one.
No, I mean, that's just enough to get the taste in your mouth, and then you're thinking about it for ages because the taste is in your mouth, and you just didn't get your fill, you know?
Reminds me of my first boyfriend.
Any kind of cheese puff. Your first boyfriend? Oh.
I also called him Cheese Puff. How did you know?
That's a lucky guess, I guess. Cheese Puff. That's kind of a cute nickname there.
It's cute until you realize the reason why I gave him that name.
Well, maybe don't tell me. Just let me keep it cute.
Ow! Who the hell hit me with all these healing bandages? Oh, hey, Stacy.
Wow.
Were you hearing about my love life when I was shouting across the desk? Okay, good. Thanks, Stacy. Have a great day. That's so embarrassing.
Oh, that she heard about your love life?
She heard the whole thing.
Are you embarrassed about your love life? Are you dating people that you're embarrassed that you dated?
When I dated Cheese Puff, it was different.
It was different? Did you have a lower self-esteem back then?
I let myself go.
Oh.
I'm reformed.
Yeah, you're reformed? Who you dating now?
I'm married to a guy named Rusty Bumblebear.
Oh yeah, I think I know that guy. He doesn't wear a shirt all the time. He's really skinny.
Yeah, he's got
really
this
skinny.
man titties. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's something. Oh.
I think I met him before. I think One time I was walking in Polita, and he thought I was up to no good, so he stopped. Were you in that car?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I thought you looked
Did he
familiar,
shoot you?
but I'm just now realizing why you look familiar.
If he shot you, I'm sorry.
No, he didn't shoot me. But I did have to go get changed, because he didn't like how I was dressed. Walking around at night. In Polita.
What? He should never dictate how you dress.
Listen, I try to respect people in their I don't even know if it's his neighborhood, but he was saying it was, so I just kind of went with it, you know. No reason not to. It gave me a reason to shop, you know.
Hey, so since you know my real name, what's yours?
Oh, Frank.
Wait, your actual name's Frank?
Oh yeah, you totally got it, man. First try. That's how smart you are.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, brilliant, you know?
Yeah. Shit. Huh.
Yeah. So did you get yourself healed?
I feel so much better.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Man, these. So you go to bed around this time?
Today I do. Last night I was up a little late and had a little bit of trouble waking up this morning, you know?
Really?
So, yeah, so just gonna go, go to bed a little bit early today, you know?
Alright, no, I totally respect that. It's not
Yeah.
because you don't want to hang out with me, though, right? And,
No, it's definitely not that, man. You're supposed to be my best friend soon. Like, at least by the
Well-
time we're on our deathbeds, you know?
Yeah. Eventually
Like,
we'll get there.
It might be a little premature to say we're best friends yet, but, you know.
Oh, I thought you were about to say we were going to have a premature death.
Well, I mean, it is Los Santos. That could always happen.
Yeah, you know what? It is kind of weird how many, like, 23-year-olds are just dying in the streets.
Yeah, they're just like dead, full stop, you know? We have the best medical team in the world, and people are just like, you know, dying. Like, every day. It's crazy.
I mean, I don't know if we have the great, like, EMS is good, Stacy's good, Jackie
Listen.
Legs is good.
Listen,
But Nurse
sometimes...
Joy? Oh my god, Nurse Joy needs to take a fucking hike. She's got
Listen.
cold ass hands.
She does have cold hands, but you know what she does? Sometimes I feel like I'm like on the brink of death, and I just lay down in Nurse Joy's bed for like, you know, a few minutes, and then like, not even a few minutes, like 1 minute, and then suddenly I feel fine. It's crazy. She says
Man,
some
you're pulling,
messed she
you're
says some
pulling
messed
my
up
leg.
things though. She
Wait,
says
really?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing she said?
Well, once she told me Yuri Popov smells like feet.
Not true. Smell like the fourth basket of
Yeah, I suppose
cheddar
I suppose
cheese
you do, but-
biscuits from Red Lobster.
Yeah, but she said feet. I think she has something wrong with her nose. You know. I think she
Well,
maybe
you
needs
know what?
to get Jackie
Nurse
Legs
Joy-
to take a look at her nose.
Oh shit. Oh shit, I ADHD'd my way up a mountain. Oh fuck.
Well-
Fuck. Oh shit. Frank, if I die, tell my husband I love you.
All right.
Oh,
Will he kill me?
I survived.
I'm glad you survived.
I meant I loved him. I love him.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, you're like the second fiddle.
Yeah. Just a second. Like
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
no other fiddles ahead of me besides your husband.
Jamie McQueen, but honestly, you could beat him in a fish fight.
I thought you were at war with Jamie McQueen.
Oh my god,
Did
you know
you make
the
up
lore.
already?
No.
Okay.
Just it's kind of like flirting. You go to war with each other one on one.
Also, like you're pulling his pigtails, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. All right. Well, buddy, I'm home.
All right.
I need to head off to bed. This was a nice little
Frank.
Talking.
I'm glad
talking
we
to
could
me,
talk.
Little lullaby.
Mano,
you know, like
mano y mano.
Mano and
I
mano.
could probably fall asleep listening to your sultry voice.
All right. Well, yeah, same. Anyway,
I got a sultry voice. I got a sweet voice. Man, this is so nice. Man, you are so kind.
Well, listen, I had to pick you up a little because you got told that you smelled like Cheddar Bay biscuits today. The fourth basket.
Nice.
The
It was
fourth-
specifically
the fourth
Red
basket.
Lobster.
Yeah, Red Lobster. Like the kitchen at Red Lobster. You know, like the fridge at Red Lobster, like in the back, where you know Jimmy hasn't like cleaned out the old fish in time, so it just makes the whole fridge smell like old fish. You know?
That's oddly specific, and I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well, it's definitely a smell.
Yeah,
if,
it lost
if you,
me.
If
It
you smell
lost me.
that smell at a grocery store, don't buy fish from them. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Shit.
Just a little tip from me to you. All right,
Hey,
buddy.
Thanks for giving me just the tip and not the whole thing.
Yeah, just a little tease there. Just a little tease, just an inch. Don't take the mile, you know. All right.
All right.
You have a good night, Joel.
See you, Frank.
All right, bye.
Bye.